Look at this devil's candle. Look at it. This entire candle's range is roughly about 30 points. 29. That's close. So, look, if you are using the devil's candle playbook, you wouldn't have taken that trade. So, one of the very first things that we check as part of the playbook is extremes. Now, there are a couple of places you can look for extremes, but the number one rule, let's call it a rule, is that when you see extremes, no matter how good they look, you just stand down, right? You do not trade. If you use trailing stops, for example, you would just have really wide stop losses. So I believe this is maybe the sixth, seventh video that talks about the Devil's Candle framework. If you don't know anything about it, I've got a ton of videos on it, but I do have a link to the BSI matrix scoring system. It's completely free. Just go into the descriptions. I have a link right there. It's a Google Doc. You can just access it and sort of use it straight away. Now, the BSI matrix or index is used in conjunction with the Devil's Candle playbook. So what does it basically do? What it does is simply score the first 5 minutes of the opening range breakout, right? So the market open. So the Devil's Candle playbook is actually just an opening range breakout strategy, but with filters. That's all it is. Now I use the BSI index to score that very first 5 minutes. And today we had a score of 2, which is pretty high. So the max you can get is 3. Of course, the lowest you can get is 0. And the idea is pretty simple. The higher the score, the higher the probability of taking the trade. And we had a 2. But you still would not have taken today's trade because of the extremes. Now, all of this is also inside the playbook itself, so PDF, and there's a secondary link in the description that takes you straight to a Whoop store, and you can get the entire playbook. It's just a one-page PDF, takes you through all the rules, through the checklists, everything you need to know in just one simple PDF. But of course, you can download the BSI index to learn more about it before you download the actual playbook. So today, Friday, the 12th of June, no trade for us. As you can see, price just kind of is all over the place, right? Went down and then we sort of go up, down, up again. And this is typical of price. The purple zone, that range, usually is attacked usually once. Price will sweep one side of it and then attack the other side. And on very strong trending days, it just sweeps just one side, right? But today, as you can see, we're currently all over the place. I wouldn't recommend going into this particular market. So I will see you next week. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next video.